The Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services, or CMS, utilizes Medicare Administrative Contractors, or MACs, like NGS to review clinical documentation in order to prevent improper payments. The MACs then choose claims for review based on many factors, such as the service-specific improper payment rate, data analysis, and billing patterns of the provider. CMS recognizes that this type of review can be burdensome to providers, and they are always working to improve the process. Today, we will discuss a new process designed to ease the burden for providers. It is called Targeted Probe and Educate, and it is a new strategy that the medical review staff will be using to review claims. In 2014, CMS began a program that combined a review of a sample of claims with education to help reduce errors in the claim submission process. CMS called this medical review strategy Probe and Educate. CMS believes results of this program have been favorable based on the decrease in the number of claim errors after providers received education. Therefore, CMS is now further improving this strategy by moving from a broad Probe and Educate program to a more targeted approach that should reduce provider burden. When performing medical review as part of Targeted Probe and Educate, or TPE, Medicare Administrative Contractors focus on specific providers or suppliers within the service rather than all providers or suppliers billing a particular service. The MACs will then select claims for items or services that pose the greatest financial risk to the Medicare Trust Fund and/or those that have a high national error rate. MACs will focus only on providers and suppliers who have the highest claim error rates or billing practices that vary significantly from their peers. These providers and suppliers and specific items and services are identified by the MAC through data analysis. TPE claim selection is different from that of the previous Probe and Educate programs. Previously, the first round of reviews were of all providers for a specific service. The new TPE claim selection is provider-supplier specific from the onset. This eliminates burden to providers who, based on data analysis, are already submitting claims that are compliant with Medicare policy. The TPE review and education process includes a review of 20 to 40 claims followed by one-on-one provider-specific education to address any errors within the provider's reviewed claims. Providers and suppliers with moderate and high error rates in the first round of reviews will continue to a second round of 20 to 40 reviews, followed by additional provider-specific one-on-one education. Providers and suppliers with high error rates after round 2 will continue to a third and final round of probe reviews and education. In addition to education at the conclusion of each 20 to 40 claim probe review, MACs also educate providers throughout the probe review process when easily resolved errors are identified, helping the provider to avoid additional similar errors later in the process. CMS created this flowchart as a visual aid to demonstrate the process of Targeted Probe and Educate. The results of the probe will determine if education and additional probes are necessary. If an additional round of Probe and Educate becomes necessary, the MAC will allow time for the provider to cascade educational materials to staff and revise any processes as necessary. You can access all this information, including the chart we just showed you, on the CMS website. This is the information that CMS released to all providers recently. Other websites may have different information, but this is the official announcement. You may also want to visit the NGS website, where we post local coverage determinations and additional information about the medical review process. If you have been selected to participate in TPE, you will receive a formal notification letter. If at any point you do receive a request for medical records, be sure to answer that request timely. NGS offers a free, secure, web-based application called NGSConnex. This service provides access to a wide array of self-service functions that can help you save time and money. National Government Services recommends using our secure web-based application, NGSConnex, to submit your additional documentation requests. This application is a free service that is available to our provider community 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It allows you to submit your letters, along with medical records, instantly to NGS via a secure connection. NGSConnex also reduces your financial burden by eliminating shipping costs and staff time required to print and prepare the records for mailing. Visit our website NGSConnex.com to register for NGSConnex. You can also browse our YouTube channel for instructional videos on how to use NGSConnex. Thank you for watching this targeted probe and educate video. Stay tuned to the National Government Services YouTube channel for more educational opportunities designed for you.